Vishnu IAS. Today we are going to do a fun exercise. We are going to learn few mnemonics so that the fundamental rights are imprinted on our brains. We all know how part 3 of our constitution dealing with fundamental rights is very important for our exam. For that, we have created few mnemonics so that it will be easy for you to remember all these fundamental rights. Fundamental rights. Our constitution offers us 6 fundamental rights. They are right to equality, right to freedom, right against exploitation, right to freedom of religion, cultural and education rights, right to constitutional remedies. But these are not it. Under each fundamental right, there are few articles that we need to remember, spanning from Article 14 to Article 35. Today, we are going to remember all of them. For this, the first mnemonic is, law removes doubt and gives 6 freedoms by which we saw MRP clearly. Little confusing, right? Don't try to make much sense of it. Just remember, this is a mnemonic. The things we have created to remember the fundamental rights. First, law removes doubt. Through this sentence, we are going to decode right to equality. Article 14, law. Equality before law is the law that we are implying. Article 15 is the D, discrimination. Article 16 is O, your opportunity. Article 17 is your U, untouchability. And Article 18 is T, abolition of titles. Again, law removes doubt. Law, discrimination, opportunity, untouchability and titles. I hope right to equality is now clear for you. Now, in the first sentence, we talked about 6 freedoms and saw MRP clearly, right? Those 6 freedoms are pertaining to Article 19. Article 19 provides us with 6 freedoms. They are, for S stands for speech, A stands for assemble, U stands for unions, M stands for move, R stands for reside, and P stands for even practice or profession. You can remember the P for either of those things. So, SAW and MRP is for Article 19. Clearly is for from Article 20 to 24. That is your right for freedom and your right against exploitation are covered in this. Clearly, right? Article 20 is for C, conviction. L for life or liberty. This L can be taken for either of those two things. E for education. In clearly, AR stands for arrest. L for labor. Here in labor, we can talk about two things. Labor for traffic in human beings and forced labor, and again in child employment. The labor stands for both human beings and children. Now that we are done with these things, we will learn other mnemonic. Con man evades tax attendance and hampers Indian culture and education. Once again, con man evades tax attendance and hampers Indian culture and education. We will see what fundamental articles we can derive from this mnemonic. Right to religious freedom, culture and education rights can be derived from this mnemonic. Con is for conscience, Article 25. Man is for manage, Article 26. 27, taxes. 28, attendance. 29, the culture we are referring to is of minority culture. So, Article 29 when we refer to culture is of minorities. And 30 is for education. Hope it is all clear for you. Now, we will move to other mnemonic. Remember the con man in your previous mnemonic? Let's name him, shall we? His name in this context is Ramlal. From Ramlal, we can derive Article 32 to 35. In Ramlal, R stands for remedies, A stands for application, M for martial, and Lal stands for legislation. I hope you remember these 3 mnemonics and map them to your fundamental rights and make your fun learning. Thank you. And please try to practice this as much as possible so that you will remember all the articles perfectly.